Okay, guys, we should be recording. Hopefully you'll be able to see my screen right here. I've also got YouTube open. So as you guys are coming in, you should be able to chat with me right here. I'm going to go ahead and test again. Okay, here we go. So you can see me there. All right. So this hasn't started yet, but it will. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this really quickly while I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up because it's always lagging about 30 seconds behind. So 3 major Iraqi Dinar Guru websites are down today. It is Wednesday, about 1:12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'll go ahead and show you those real quick. It's Dinar Vets, Dinar Daddy. That's Adam Montana. He's the owner of Dinar Vets. All his name's not Adam Montana. It's actually James Wolfe, but his site's down. This is what shows up right now on Dinar Daddy Tidbits. This is temporarily under construction. We'll be back soon. So stay tuned. So their site's down. The other one that's down is, let me go ahead and show you. Hold on. I'll go over all that as well. Make sure I added all those. Okay. The other one is IraqiDinar.org. This is the message it's showing on their site. It says, sorry for the inconvenience. Hacking attempts have been made on our website, and we are reviewing data. We'll have the website back up as soon as possible. Thank you for your understanding. So that's another site that's down. And the third site that's down is actually, I don't know if I put the screenshot in here. Let me see real quick. Yeah, here it is right here. So I missed it. Let me go and load that up real quick. So Dinar Vets is down too. It says the Dinar message board is currently unavailable. The forums will be upgraded today, March 15th. It's actually the 16th. So it's been down for 2 days now. And they're saying, oh, a special discount. I don't know why they're offering discounts. And, you know, it's a free site, but I guess they're selling something. So not that I would mess with that. But anyways, so those sites are down. I want to go and show you what else is on this page. Let me make sure YouTube's caught up. Cool. So YouTube is caught up. You guys are over here on YouTube. Just click 1. Make sure you can hear me okay, please. And go ahead and make sure I'm muted here. It's going to be a lag, so you guys can go and ask your questions real quick. I'll be online for about 10 minutes, and I've got to get going. So go ahead and ask your questions. You can see here, if you guys are on the page right now watching this, just click this button here. It'll take you to the YouTube page. That way you can chat with me. Also, I think I put the chat up here at the top this time, so go ahead and type your message here, and we'll be able to chat real quick. Here's the newsletter so you guys can sign up. All right, so here's some of the content that's on this page. Now, if you're watching this on Google Chrome or I think the Opera browser, you're not going to be able to see this. So there's a sample here of Adam Montana's voice, James Wolfe, from Dinar Vets. If you click that, you'll be able to hear him talking about, is the Iraqi dinar investment a scam? And I wanted to go into a little more detail today about Dinar Daddy and Treasury Vault, just so people know, because some people are still not completely sure about this, and I just wanted to make sure you guys completely understand what's going on. So let me go ahead and find that screenshot. So there's a screenshot that is on the page that you'll see. It's right here. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in so you can see it. And if you look carefully, look what it says here. This was April 6, 2011. It says, my guests were the following, and it says the Currency Vault, and Alan, Angela, and Darren. Now, what some of you guys don't realize is that the owner of the site is this guy right here. His name is Roger Dorman. And if you want some verification, you can see right here, it says right here, Roger Dorman, Dinar Daddy. Okay. Now, his wife's name is Angela Dorman. This is her Facebook page. And if you look right here, look what it says, owner at Treasury Vault. So just for those people who haven't been paying attention, you have a dinar guru and his wife. One owns a website that pumps dinar and the other one sells dinar. So I'll let you guys think about that for a minute. Now, I have the recording from 2010. I've been holding on to this for a while. And this was the recording that Roger Dorman, Dinar Daddy, did with Ali from Dinar Trade before he decided to run away. And here is the recording right down here, full 42-minute recording. Now, if you don't see this, you need to probably have Internet Explorer open. Then you'll be able to find that. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see me. Okay, there's 12 people on right now. So there's another clip here with Ali of Dinar Trade. I'm going to have to make that embeddable so you guys can see that. And I just want to let you guys know, this is kind of strange to have all these sites down at once. I think it's very, very strange. And I'll go ahead and show you a real quick screenshot of something really briefly. Just look at that rate. Okay, that's all you're going to see. Just want to show it to you guys real quick. All right, so I'll go ahead and entertain some questions right now while you guys are up. If you guys are on the YouTube channel, just go ahead and type your question right now, and I'll be back in a minute while you guys go ahead and ask your questions. All right, let's see. We got a question from Bert Jean right here. Says, is the RV happening privately right now? No, definitely not. It's definitely not happening. Yeah, I think if there was an RV actually going to happen, I think it would be on the news. Just saying, but no, definitely not happening. Okay. Anybody else has a question? Go ahead and drop it in there real quick. I actually interlinked the site. I put some more links to some of the inner pages where I talk about Dinar Daddy. There's an article on the site, or actually just a video rather. Dinar Trade. I don't even know what that was. That was just, this is their old site. I really don't know why I put that in there. But yeah, I mean, I just thought this was quite interesting that this was actually taken off the archive pages. Now, I don't know if that is why his site was down today. When you go to his site, I'm not sure if this is what it was, like he's trying to destroy evidence, but the point is it's on archive.org. So unless that site goes down, you still have access to this information. And I really think you guys should play this video right here. So you can see the deception that's happening right in front of you. I mean, I actually wrote down what he's saying. Angela's like, his wife saying, thank you for inviting us. And Roger's like, what's going on in your world? Oh, I've been busy with the kids. So they're having a conversation like they don't know each other, but they're husband and wife. They've got kids together, and they're having a conversation as if he has no association with her. Now, this obviously for reasons you can probably imagine, this call was deleted. So I figure I might as well put it up there for you guys. So let's see what else we got on questions. Is Wells Fargo in control of the RV? No, definitely not, Ron. In fact, let me go ahead and load up a document for you real quick from Wells Fargo. Everybody's been talking about these bank memos, right? So let me go and open up the Wells Fargo bank memo for everybody real quick. Okay, it's like Wells Fargo Dinar. I got to remember how I saved it. Okay. All right, Ron, this is for you real quick. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. I might have to make it a little bit bigger. So it says right here, Wells Fargo has no plans to trade in the Iraqi currency, and considering that Iraq remains a dangerous place with an uncertain future, we strongly advise investors against taking the risk of buying Iraqi dinar. So Wells Fargo isn't doing exchanges. They're telling people flat out, do not buy the currency. So no, Wells Fargo is not doing anything with that, just, Ron. Okay. And I have another document on that. In fact, let me go ahead and find the second one. Actually, I think I have... Geez, I think there's two of them. Let me see if this is the other one. Yeah, this is the other one. So this was March 10th. This was over 2 years ago, 2014. Wells Fargo advisors, you can Google this online. It says, avoid the Iraqi dinar as investment. So they talk about here, today's Iraq does not look like 1960s West Germany. It says right here, this is straight from Wells Fargo. It says, revaluing the dinar would raise the cost of doing business for non-oil Iraqi exporters. So a revaluation means that foreign dollars buy less labor and material in Iraqi dinar. In other words, a revaluation lowers the return to foreign investment entering Iraq in dollars at presently the time Iraq needs most needs foreign investment to rebuild. So that should tell you right there that Wells Fargo wants nothing to do with the dinar. Not only telling people not to advise, this is actually one of their private memos. So you hear about those Wells Fargo memos, this is it right here. They're telling their people when guys like you and I walk into the bank and we're talking about the dinar, they're supposed to tell us this. They're supposed to say, no, Wells Fargo is not holding the dinar and we don't want it. And here's another thing right here. Let's see. Some investors hope that Iraq's progress may lead Iraq's monetary authority, the Central Bank of Iraq, to revalue the dinar. That is to reset the dinar's exchange rate at a much more favorable value. This report considers why we believe the hope is misplaced and the Iraqi dinar is a poor long-term investment. So Wells Fargo, I don't know why people have been lying to you guys, but Wells Fargo is saying flat out they want nothing to do with this. They're not planning on carrying the dinar, exchanging the dinar, selling it, buying it, anything like that. And they're not planning on anything happening. So is all the news about the RV happening is true? That depends what you're saying, Bert. What news? What news specifically? Let me know real quick. I'm going to pause my mic real quick while you go and ask your question. Then I got to get going, guys, okay? So go ahead and ask your question real quick, Bert, and then I'm going to get going. Any of you guys, if you're watching this replay and you missed it, obviously make sure you subscribe, but I appreciate if you guys just go ahead and message me here on the chat. You can do that. You don't even have to enter your name if you don't want to. Just you can type in anything you want. This is not one of those login chats. It's totally free. And just leave your message for me, and I will check it out. But no, I need to know exactly what news you heard about. A lot of reforms taking place. Why is all the banks and countries? Okay, I don't think that was a complete. I think you're missing some. Yeah, there have been reforms happening since 2003, but nothing in the place of a revaluation. Nothing. I mean, Iraq themselves have said they're going to probably release a 100,000 dinar note. They were going to try to release it early this year. It got postponed till probably later this year. So you may actually see that happen. You may see a, let me go ahead and put this live. You may actually see a 100,000 dinar note later this year or early next year, just so you know. Okay, any other questions, just go ahead and drop them in before I end the recording. I'm going to pause my mic real quick. Okay. All right, Ron, bigger notes may increase inflation for that country. Well, here's the thing, whether they release, 100,000 in small notes or 100,000 large notes, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's a lot of inflation anyways. You have to remember, Ron, that they are pegged to the dollar. So if you noticed how the price of oil has gone from over 110 to what is it, about 35, and the exchange rate has stayed the same for a country that their biggest export is oil, that doesn't happen unless you have a currency peg. So once that peg is removed from Iraq, you may actually see a devaluation, kind of similar to what we've been seeing with Vietnam. The Vietnamese dong was devalued. Everyone kept saying it was going to be revalued, and it wasn't. It was devalued several times, in fact. Show you real quick before I get going. But yeah, if you just go into xe.com, Vietnamese dong, $1 US, look at a chart over the last year, you'll go ahead and see these. Actually, let's go to 2-year chart. You can see all of these devaluations that occurred. You see where the currency just boom. There was 2 devaluations almost consecutively right here. I'm going to zoom in on it. Right here on August 16th and August 19th of 2015. Okay. In fact, if you just type in dong devaluation, I'll show August. There it is right there. Just like I said, August 2015, Vietnam devalues the dong. So whatever these guys are telling you, pretty much they're just lying to you. If they can't prove this to you, and that's the problem, you guys a lot of times listen to conference calls. If they can't show you like a visual evidence like I just did, just don't believe it until you see it for yourself. What's Bert saying? Reports are out that they will be paying salaries, ATMs, selling their bonds yesterday. Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the revaluation, Bert. Nothing at all. So I wouldn't be concerned with that. Okay, guys. If you are watching this after I've already done the live recording, don't worry about it. Go ahead and just enter your question here in the chat box, or if you're a newsletter subscriber, which is right here, by the way, just fill it in, email me. I'm going to try to just make a frequently asked questions. That way, everybody can just be directed. I'll put a link up here somewhere for frequently asked questions because I get mainly the same questions all the time. So, okay, all right, that's it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording, and look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.